Hello viewers, welcome to Notes Hunting. In this video, I am going to explain the topic called internal treatment or softening from the subject Engineering Chemistry under the unit Water and its treatment. The process of removing hardness producing salts from water is known as softening or conditioning of water. It can be done by external and internal conditioning methods. The topic to be explained in this video comes under internal conditioning or internal treatment methods. In external treatment, the scale forming substances are not completely removed. It can be removed by adding the chemicals directly into the boiler. Such chemicals are called boiler compounds. The methods involved in internal treatment are carbonate conditioning, phosphate conditioning, Calgon conditioning, colloidal conditioning and sodium aluminate conditioning. Let us see all these methods in detail separately. The first method is carbonate conditioning. In this process, sodium carbonate is used. This method can be used in low pressure boilers only. The chemical reaction for this process is given here. The sulfates of calcium and magnesium are converted into carbonates in this method. They can be easily removed by the blowdown process. The blowdown operation is a process of removing a portion of concentrated water by fresh water frequently from the boiler during steam production. The second method is phosphate conditioning. Here, sodium phosphate is used. This method is used in high pressure boilers. The chemical reaction for this process is shown here. From this, the phosphate reacts with calcium and magnesium salts and forms soft sludges of calcium and magnesium phosphates. This method is better than carbonate conditioning because there is no risk of carbon dioxide liberation, caustic embrittlement and boiler corrosion. The sludges formed in this method can also be removed by blowdown process. Generally, three types of phosphates are used in this method. The first salt is trisodium phosphate, which is used for treating highly acidic water. The second one is disodium hydrogen phosphate, which is used for slightly acidic water treatment. And the third one is sodium dihydrogen phosphate, which is used for treating highly alkaline water. The third method is called Calgon conditioning. Calgon is the trade name of sodium hexametaphosphate. The sodium ions present in the calgon are replaced by calcium ions and forms a highly soluble complex. While comparing with the carbonate and phosphate conditioning, this method is far better because there is no sludge forming salts produced. It can be used in both high and low pressure boilers. The fourth method is the colloidal conditioning method. This method is used in low pressure boilers. The formation of scale is avoided by adding organic substances like kerosene, tannin, agar-agar, gelatin and so on. So that these colloidal substances get coated over the scaly forming particles and convert them into non-adherent loose precipitate called sludge. This sludge can be removed by blowdown process also. The fifth method is sodium aluminate conditioning method. Here, sodium aluminate is added with the boiler water which undergoes hydrolysis process with it and gives gelatinous white precipitate of aluminum hydroxide and sodium hydroxide. This chemical reaction is shown here. The formed sodium hydroxide further reacts with magnesium chloride and precipitates the magnesium as magnesium hydroxide. The gelatinous precipitates of aluminum hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide entrap the colloidal silica and finely divided solids and settle them down easily. Then they can also be removed by blowdown process. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, kindly give a like and subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notifications about our latest uploads. If you need any videos for the subjects of environmental science and engineering, engineering chemistry and computer science and engineering, please do comment us. Thank you. Bye.